In this video, we'll see how to fetch some contents from the internet onto your own computer using the command line interpreter. But let's start by a short introduction to the command line environment. If you don't know how to launch the terminal, check out the previous video. Currently, we're in the terminal, which is also called the shell, and it's running a special program called the command line interpreter. The purpose of the command line interpreter is to process input from the user and execute commands by the user. So let's see here. This is the command prompt. Mine shows the name of my computer, which is this cryptic string here, LM84026. It also shows my location in the directory tree and my username, mpsilfe. Your prompt may look different, and we'll learn how to change the appearance of the prompt later in this course, so that you can make your prompt display the date or your username or something else. Okay, so currently I am in my home directory, which is signified by this small wave here. And this wave is called a tilde. The tilde is actually just a shorthand notation. If I execute the command pwd, which stands for print working directory, so pwd and enter, I can see that I'm actually in the subdirectory mpsilfe of the directory users. Your home directory should be named according to your username, and you can check your username using the command whoami. So type whoami without spaces and press enter, and it should print your username for you. Let's look at a few more useful commands. The first one is ls, which lists the contents of a directory. So let's say ls and enter. I have quite a few things here, and you may have less if you just started using Linux. So let's get some content into your home directory. We'll do this using a command called wget, which can fetch files from the internet onto your own computer. And I think wget is supposed to stand for webget. Let's go into the web browser. I'm going to get a book from a web page called gutenberg.org. Let's search for a book called Life of the Bee here. Enter. The book itself is actually here. I'm not going to try to pronounce the French name. So let's just click on this link. And here, let's select the plain text UTF-8 format. There are several formats here, and we're going to talk more about text file formats later. But right now, it's sufficient to know that UTF-8 is typically a good choice. And here you have it, the book, The Life of the Bee. Let's copy this link. So I'm going to use Command C, maybe Control C on Windows. And then let's get back into the terminal. And then I write wget and paste the link into the terminal. On my Mac, pasting works by Command V, and on Windows, maybe you just right-click the terminal window or type Control V. So let's execute this by pressing enter. You'll need a working Wi-Fi or wired connection for this one. Now that wget executed, we can check that it worked by doing ls, so listing the contents of the directory. And we can see that this file pg4511.txt is now in our home directory. So wget fetched this file from the internet into our own home directory.